Human trafficking is a growing problem in Canada, with girls being lured into the sex trade before they're old enough to enter high school. Now, an initiative by the Calgary Police Service is trying to get the upper hand on this modern-day slavery. As Jill Croteau tells us in the first of her exclusive two-part series, cops are posing as recruiters in an effort to keep these young women safe.
They are kept hidden, held captive, forced to satisfy strangers. It's a dirty secret. But the flesh trade is finding a home in this country.
Natalie, I just got into town and I'm looking for some company.
Human trafficking is a very real and a very uncomfortable truth.
I don't know anything more dangerous than what we're doing here.
Undercover detectives in Calgary spend night after night recruiting girls to hotel rooms.
Hi Dahlia, how are you?
I'm good, you?
Good, you busy tonight?
The intent isn't to arrest them, but to protect them.
It's like showing them that there are other doors that they can open outside of the hotel rooms.
And sometimes that means reminding them what's at risk.
So heaven forbid anything ever happened to you, who would you notify?
There's no sugarcoating it, there's no glamorizing it. You have a victim and an individual that cares nothing about this person other than the fact that at the end of the day, you need to bring me money.
Traffickers have the kind of greed that cannot be satisfied. They earn on average $280,000 from each victim under their control. They rarely earn enough to buy their own freedom.
You can't leave and you can't stop if you wanted to. There's a deadline. You know what I mean? It's like 50 G's, then another 50 more.
We got Jenna, 24, Sasha, open-minded.
The exploitation has gone even deeper underground.
New to the business, new to the city, 19 years of age, red flag.
Images clog the internet. Streams of ads drive authorities to search for underage girls, those being held against their will. Most end up on Vancouver's downtown east side.
It's not as well known as it should be.
Police forces across the country work relentlessly to track the transfer of these women from province to province.
It's as tawdry as a Hollywood screenplay, but it actually happens. People come from the countryside, so to speak, into the bright lights of the city.
Being bought and sold on these streets is without question horrible. But imagine being a parent walking these very same streets, searching for your lost child, knowing the heartbreaking possibility they may never be coming home.
My daughter was only 13. I didn't think that ever happened in our community.
Diane's daughter was lured into the trade. Nearly 2 decades later, she is still trapped on the streets of Vancouver.
I used to go down and go into some of the crack houses and into the trick pads, and I would offer people cigarettes to let me know where she was so I could find her.
And because she's living it, she helps other families, giving them support and guidance, helping them search for their children.
I'm doing what I wish someone had done for my family and my daughter. As long as she's alive, there's hope, and that's what you hold on to.
Those in the business of giving them a sanctuary say it's tough to know the true scope of how big this issue is. Few ever come forward.
They're making their money off of somebody else's body, somebody else that they have frightened, scared, threatened, beaten into submission.
And it's something that can no longer be ignored.
There is a brilliant opportunity for all of us now to start educating people across Canada about this issue in particular.
Jill Croteau, Global News.